Tonight, we are listening to millennial voters, many of them voting for the first time. Clinton has a 28-point lead among them in a poll by Harvard's Institute of Politics. More than half say they are fearful about the future. Elaine Quijano gathered a group ages 18 to 34 from 12 states. They met at the YouTube space in New York City for our Campaign 2016 series, Closing Arguments.
I'm a very proud conservative, but I don't think that Donald Trump represents the Republican Party.
I'm 20 years old, unapologetic American, and full-blown deplorable Trump supporter.
I'm 19 years old and I'll be voting for Gary Johnson this year.
I'm 27 and I'm with her.
Honestly, all I really know is I'm not with her and I don't support Hillary Clinton.
You know, I say I'm a Trump supporter and they immediately think I'm racist, I'm Islamophobic. That's a problem in this election. We automatically jump to conclusions that a Trump supporter is this bad, uneducated person.
He is bombastic and he says a lot of stuff that I absolutely 100% do not agree with, but at the same time I don't want to support a liar.
How many of you here have had college debt or you will soon have college debt, student debt?
By the time I'm finished with my education, I'm going to have over $200,000 in debt. In order to get a better career, you're forced into higher education, forced into this debt. I don't think really either candidate has posed a good enough stance.
All right, I want to turn to another topic here, and that is the issue of civil rights. But a recent poll found that 85% of young African Americans and 72% of Hispanics believe their race is under attack in the U.S. I wonder, why do you think that is?
This particular topic is something that's really dear to my heart because I was robbed and shot in my head. And if that wasn't enough, I look up and I was staring down the barrel of another gun. And this time it wasn't the barrel of a gun from someone else trying to rob me. This time I was looking down the barrel of the police.
Ryan Quattromani, let me ask you, you're the son of a former police officer, is that right?
He actually recently retired. I think there are bad police officers. I think, there's plenty of corrupt police officers. But I think Obama hasn't done a decent job at helping the African American communities, and I think Hillary Clinton is part of that. But I do support our police.
Earlier comment about police officers, versus the Black Lives Matter, the African American community. One is a choice. You have a choice to be a cop. You sign that. You go through training for that. There ain't no choice being black. And Trump has normalized this talk and has put a lot of lives in danger.
Here's the thing. Trump hasn't been in the White House, so to say that Trump tore our country apart at the seams and created this racial division, no way. President Obama was the one who was in the White House for 8 years, and race relations have been worse than ever in this country. Let's look at who is in office, an African-American man who has torn apart this country. We need to look at that.
To say that race relations have gotten as bad as they've ever been under President Obama shows a lack of historical depth. America is built on racial division, and Donald Trump rhetoric, this otherism, builds into that narrative that has long been the narrative of American society.
While there were passionate disagreements, one issue united this group: debt. Many told me that they can't repay their student loans, which means they're putting off decisions like buying a house or starting a family. And Scott, they're looking for answers from these candidates.
Elaine Quijano listening to the voters tonight. Elaine, thank you.